So don't mind this glorious best card in the game sitting at my starting 2-guard position right now. Diamond J.R. Smith is mine, yes. And I think there's only like 4 to 6 of him on all of Xbox right now. Like I think there was about 2 of them, 3 of them that went up on the day that he came out. And I've only seen 1 or 2 go up on the auction house since then. It could have been other ones that people were trying to get rid of. This card is the best card in the game. Alright, J.R. Smith is where to fucking say he's the best card in the game. I'm going to get a gameplay with him for you guys in the next couple of days. I've just been pretty busy when it comes to uploading recently. I might be uploading for the next 3 days in a row. Yes, fucking Jesus, what? I might be uploading for 3 days in a row. If you guys have been following me on Twitter, you know what's coming, but I'm going to make a teaser trailer about it soon. But that J.R. Smith is easily the biggest microwave shooter in the entire game right now. Is he worth the price? No. Literally, when other diamonds come out, I'd say he should be worth about 750,000 on Xbox One at least, but I wouldn't say he's worth the crazy prices that he's going for like on PS4 and all that. He's just a microwave shooter that gets hot really quick and then takes over a game. As for my whole team, though, that is what's it looking like for now. I don't need Amethyst off the bench. My starting line going gets it done. I just need people that going back it up. Soul Paul George, Soul Paul Pierce, and that's when I got JR and then picked up Bob Pettit. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Bob Pettit is the best small forward in the game right now until throwback Garnett. Needed a glue guy. I needed my Draymond Green for the team, and if that's the kind of person you need, Bob Pettit is that guy. I know, moving on to Dynamic Merchanting episode, I think 4. Chris Middleton is one to keep your eye on for now. I actually thought he would have started the season much stronger and been in the 80s by now, but he's been picking it up recently, averaging about 15 points, and he had a couple 20-point games as of late. It's just one of those silvers where it's like, if you really don't have much MT, he's one that you can flip, especially because he's a dynamic silver that is pretty decent. He might have like an 88 3-points, I think it said, a couple shooting boosts, and that card is actually pretty underrated, like the Avery Bradley. Next up is the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns. If you watch Game Time, if you watch highlights, if you watch Timberwolves games, you know that this guy needs to go up again. He definitely needs to be at least like a 83 overall. He's such a complete player for being such a young player already. There are only 3 people that I've ever seen make passes that I didn't see happening or coming, and that have been LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and Karl Anthony Towns. He has made some sick passes already in his career. He can pass, his mid-range is on fleek, he's a really good rebounder. Like, expect that card to at least have another 1 or 2 boosts this year. Try to catch one around 20,000 and you can flip it. John Wall, I mentioned him in my last video. He is going to be the next Amethyst. If the Wizards get a couple of wins, they're about to be over 500. He will be the next Amethyst. I don't know how good he will be because him still can't shoot, but him finally playing like John Wall of last year, having 20 and 15 games consecutively. So as long as the Wizards get wins, then he's going up again. Try to catch one for about 50 to 75,000 and that should be a good flip. Now cap it off with one of the players that I love to hate, Chris Paul. He's definitely going up, or at least some of the people on the Clippers are going up. The other night, Blake Griffin tore his quadricep muscle, or has a slight tear in his quadricep muscle, and won't be reevaluated for another 2 weeks. That means at the minimum I'm going to be out 3 to 4 weeks, because after 2 weeks that means that's when I'm going to check when he can actually play again, or if he needs surgery or anything of the sort. So that means Chris Paul is going to have to step him game up without a doubt. Paul Pierce or Lance Stevenson is going to start being a go-to for them. And this always happens everywhere with the Clippers. Remember last year when Chris went out is when Blake started playing like an MVP candidate. So expect him to go up. Try to catch him for about 30,000 and that should be a good price for you to not lose on at all. And happy merchanting.